Are you with me, men? Let me hear you.
To the king!
Aye, for Kammy show.
Yes.
Damn Skippy. Amok. Oh, Devil's Castle. Guardable. A better place. Your people can occupy the towns around it, and it'll be secure from a high position. If you don't really relocate and regulate who comes through your town, this will happen over and over again. I executed a man to save your people. I won't continue to do this for no reason. No. Widow. Yeah, she's actually right.
She must be over here.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to take that. Without a castle. Yes, well, I'm gonna take that under serious consideration. We are having problems with security now that the population is going up.
Well, hello,
the problem is you've got to
Fan.
balance being available and secure. Now,
have security like that. We're very loyal to him. Good.
Ripley?
You might want to check that. Yes.
All right, listen. Too much has happened. I'm totally tired, and I hate to say this, but I must go to sleep. Now, you know I found the buses, so we'll talk about that. Start getting supplies. We've got a lot of influx with the people, so security needs to be tight. At the same time, we're not a police state, so it's a difficult balance to handle, but I'm sure you can do it. And is Ryan around still?
I can't do it.
What do you mean you can't do it?
I can't do it anymore.
Oh my god, every week somebody's saying they can't do it.
Bob.
What's the matter?
Bob,
yes.
look at my arm.
What's that?
I don't have the armband on.
Where the hell's your bloody armband? I just got you a perfectly good new armband.
I can't do this anymore.
Why not, man? What is it you can't do? Oh my god. It's so hard to get good
We're
stuff.
getting slaughtered here.
We're not getting slaughtered. We lost like one person. We've lost more men outside of here.
5.
Alright, listen, this is what I'd like to do. Alright? Can we wait a few more days? Let me scout out some suitable locations. I think we have to move. I agree with that. We may have... I think we have to move, and we'll set up a small trading post here, alright? I need you, Ripley.
We gotta do something soon.
Yes, I know, but you can't just leave me now, Ripley. We've done too much work to do. There's too many men have died to keep this community together. If we have to move the community, I understand that. It's a tough balance.
You gotta come with us, sire.
Alright, but we're not solving this problem tonight. You would abandon your king like this in his time of need, Ripley? Oh, we've lost about 10 people at least.
I can't do you any good if I can't do my job.
Well, I don't think I appreciate you putting me in this situation. I just got back. I just found the bloody buses. The town is growing. We've got staff. We've got people. Things are going to happen. People are dying just as quickly. I shouldn't say that. They're dying like flies outside of this town. Occasionally, they're dying inside. But you know what? A lot less are dying because of you. So you decide what you want to do. You decide what man you want to be. You either want to help the people or you want to run away from the people. Ripley, that's up to you. Hey, Moth. How you doing, buddy?
No one would die if we can do things that way, sir.
Sorry, what's that? One at a time, man.
No one will die if we can do things our way.
Alright, but we just don't say, okay, it's over today. We need to come up with a plan. A lot has happened, and we can't just willy-nilly take off in the middle of the night, now can we? So you know what? We need to start scouting out another location. I think we may be right.
Yes, sir.
Devil's Castle's an awful long way away, though. And the other thing, too, is, you know what?
Gotta take a visit.
The other thing, too, is this. I think Kammy Shovo has become too small for the amount of traffic we're getting. Now, we were about to start moving over to Electro, where we could set up multiple bases. Have you thought about that? And we're not going to have all of these people cluttered together in one street.
It's near impossible to defend, so too many ins and outs. Too many corners.
Are we looking for something to defend? I mean, those people at Beacon seem to have got it right. They got a bloody gate and then close it.
We have people sneaking in on us all the time
Mr.
here, and we have 3 roads to watch.
Yes, I understand that. Alright then. Well, you know what? We may have outgrown Kammy Shovo. Can we start scouting for a suitable place that'll provide food, water, shelter, some traffic, and a defendable location? Can we start that way? I agree with you, man. I do agree with you. Although I do like Kammy, and I love this bloody hanger, but perhaps it's time to start thinking about moving. Plus, we found the buses. We gotta solve one problem at a time, man. And we cannot be reactionary.
If we do get it back together, be nice to trade.
Yeah, but we can't be sitting ducks either, sire.
Especially this one.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, either way, we can't resolve this situation tonight, man. Everybody will have to make their own decisions, but this is the only thing I would like to tell you. You have all sworn an oath. You have sworn an oath to me, you have sworn an oath to Kammy Shovel, and you have sworn an oath to the people. So I ask you, Ripley, you swore you were willing to give your life for it, now you're having a bad few days, and suddenly you're like, oh, I can't do my job anymore. How much is your oath worth? How much is your word worth?
Over, sir.
How much is your word good
All
or
these
not?
men know how much my word worth.
Really? And you toss off your Kingsman band, leave the town, leave everyone, on the flip of a hat.
Men. All you men here. Who do you trust? Who's got your life? Who's got your back?
I do.
Every night you've been out here in these streets. You ask them right now.
Oh, I know who it's been. I'm just wondering why that man's not here right now.
Tell you, because that man's tired.
You're tired? Oh my god, have you seen my day? You should look at my bloody day timer. I've been here, I've been over down to Cherno, I've been to the Beacon, I've worked out diplomatic relations with those things. I am running myself to the ground, and the only reason I can do that is because I know I have you good men here. Okay, first off, I don't normally do this. Hands up if you think we should move. That looks kind of pretty damn
I'm
well.
having trouble with my arm, but it's up.
Alright. That looks unanimous. Alright. Listen, man, I may be the king, but the only reason that we've done anywhere is because I've relied on you and your advice. Let's start scouting out for a new location. We can leave a small trading post here. I think that's fine. But I do agree with you. The amount of traffic we're getting nowadays, it's moved beyond. And we're getting so many people coming in and out of this, we can't keep control of it, and I do understand that. Can we start scouting? And I don't mean to insult your honor, Ripley, but I just don't think you would discard us that quickly. And it aggravates me and hurts me, to be honest with you. We need to start scouting. Can we agree to start scouting for a new location? We get those buses, we can get half this gear in the buses, and we can move to a new location. Sound good, men?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Alright, but a move will take time. And I'm just going to be very clear about this. People are going to die. Since the revolution happened, since the peasants rose up against us, people have not stopped dying. But because of your work, because of our work here, less people have died. And people, the reason so many people are coming here is you men have given them something they haven't had. Hope. Hope. It's the only thing we have. Without it, we're nothing. Don't let all of this go to waste. You think about that.
Sir, I'll do anything. I'll even defy my orders to keep each and every one of these men in this room alive.
We are sworn to each other, men. We are sworn to each other.
That's why I can't.
Except that guy that logged out in that tent back there. I don't know who he is.
So passive anymore.
I agree with you. I agree with you. An attack on a Kingsman is punishable by death. We do have to do some politics. But you know what? They have to know, and this is why I want to start doing those sweep. People need to know if they mess with the Kingsman, there's going to be a price to pay. Now, word is spread all across the map, all across Chernarus. They know of King Bob, they know of Kammy Shovel. But I think occasionally, and only when the situation is right, they're going to have to realize it's our wrath. Many people have heard of the deaths in our town, but that's because, and they have heard though, it's because you are trying to keep the peace. But I think we may have to move. Can we start coming up with a plan to start scouting that out? We'll have to have another meeting, work on a suitable location.
Problem.
Alright, men. And it's been a very long day. And I do not mean to disparage anyone's service. We're all under constant duress. This is the Stalingrad of Chernarus. If we have to move to a better location, but it's gotta work. It's gotta work on a lot of levels, but I think we can do it. Ripley? Can you deal with that?
I can do.
Consider it a tactical withdrawal? Alright. So we have two big things to do. Oh!
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Damn it, I forgot to tell you. Alright, start collecting gear for the buses, because we're going to need those to move anyways. Maybe we'll save those buses where they are, and when we're ready for the move, we'll grab them, and then use those to transport everything else. We need to break up, at least get 2 recce teams, and find somewhere that we can set up and defend, alright? I'm not sure where that is, and I will sleep on it myself, alright? And I'm sorry, you can hear by my voice, man, it's been an arduous, arduous day. But you know what? Every day is an arduous day, and every day we wake up, this is going to be an impossible task, but every day we do the impossible. That's why these people flock here. This is why these people flock and trust the Kingsman. Oh, by the way, Ripley. I've got some friends. I don't know if you remember Bach and Gargoyle and Jade and Ronan. Do you remember those?
Yes.
Men and women with an edge who have no problem doing whatever needs to be done. Well, I'm in negotiations right now for some extra police work and protection. That should take the some of the edge off all of this, and they will not hesitate. Maybe that's what we need around here. All right, men?
Sire, before you finish, I may be speaking out of turn because I'm new here.
Sure. I'm sorry, what's your name?
I back up Sam. It's Sam, sire.
Oh, Sam, I'm sorry, Sam.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy
Everyone in this
Pants.
room is loyal to you and loyal to what you want to do. But in the last couple of days I've been here, I've been in situations where I'm unsure how I'm supposed to act. I know what you want. You want a safe place. I love this town. I love what you've got here. I tell everyone that comes in what you're trying to do. However, we're in positions when people come in, like today, but we're unsure how we're supposed to act because we want the best for everyone in this town, but we're in a position today where we lost face. As a force, we should have acted on that straight away. 2 people in this town threatening us, threatening the town folk, threatening if we approached them or did anything with them, they'd pull guns out. And it was left. The impression that gave is this town's become weak. If I speak out of turn, I apologise.
No,
I think that's what Ripley's trying to say.
I understand that. Well,
That's
here's
the
a
impression
simple...
that was given today.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think that's what Ripley's trying to say. None of us want to abandon what you're doing. We all agree with what you're doing. This is the safest place here to live. That's why me and Amy came here.
Well, listen...
If I speak out of turn, I apologise.
No, I don't think you're speaking out of tune. Now, I was waiting until we had enough men to do this, but I think perhaps we should come up with a very simple rule. Anyone who's not a Kingsman in town should not have a weapon out. What do you think about that?
Absolutely.
And if they don't like it, they can just not come to town.
Weapons on their back.
If they put up a hassle, they're welcome to leave. We're not saying that you can't have a gun, not saying you can own a gun, just not saying you can carry your gun in town. Only Kingsmen can do that.
Be right back.
Also, if anyone threatens, there's no threatening, there's no violence allowed in this town. If somebody threatens, acts violently, you crush them. Maybe it's time to make an example out of 2 or more. Ripley, do you agree with that?
That's all I had to hear, sire.
All right?
I'll go find my armband.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy
So you're not speaking out of turn, you're just speaking
Well-
the mind of all of the
I'm
men.
a little cold and I need to cook some.
So maybe it's not the location, maybe it's the way we handle the location. But I think it's important we talk. And men, you can see there's so much going on, I barely had time to talk to any of you today. We're gonna have to get organized. We're growing. And you know what? With growth becomes problems. But we're growing because the dream is alive. You men are keeping the dream alive. But we may have to back that dream with bullets. And after all the men we've lost, I'm willing to do that. Are you willing to do that, men?
Aye.
Yes, sire.
Sir, you know it.
Are you with me, men? Let me hear you.
For the king!
Aye, for Kammy shoulder.
Yes.
Damn Skippy.
For Silas!
For Silas and Remy and Junior. And don't
And
forget, they
Junior.
lost their blood for this town.
Dennis. Aiden.
Dennis and Aiden and many, many more. So we'll look at both plans. But I think the first thing is we are still here. I think we should just become a little more aggressive about protecting what is ours and protecting the people we love. And the people that we have been sworn to protect. There's a reason you're all Kingsmen. And I see that reason now. Men, I must go to sleep, but I've never been more proud than the whole time I've been a king.
still broken, but it's up there.
I can see it, man.
Sorry for losing my faith.
It's alright.
You don't
Every
need to
man
be
loses...
head of security. I can...
No, Ripley. Every man loses faith. I've lost faith before as well. We're human. We're human after all. We're not animals like those people. They don't have faith. They don't have hope. But we do. And my God, look at all of you people. Look at you. We're unstoppable as long as we keep faith and we stick together. Alright, men, I'm sorry, but I must go to sleep. Keep this down. By the way, keep those women folks safe as well, men. There's the darkness, men. You are the light.